Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Sportycast YouTube channel. My name is AF. I'm your host, as always, here on the Red Talk podcast. And we are in the end days. We are at the finale of this season of the Red Talk. And that only means one thing, that the Premier League is about a week away. And there's nobody better for me to bring in than a guy that I've been following for a while, been supporting his trajectory as well. Kofi, so happy you are here to take some time out of your day to join me. How are you doing?
It's a pleasure, bro. Thank you very much for inviting me. And yeah, man, you know me, I love my club. So whenever I want to talk about my club, it's always a fun time. So yeah, man, thank you for having me on and looking forward to it, man. How you doing though?
I mean, like, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Not too bad. I was just telling you offline now that it's still quite cold over here in Cape Town, but I mean, we move with it, man.
So what is it hot in December?
It's very hot in the summer. I think this year in Feb, so like February is like our final month of the summer, and I think we had like a 45-degree day around mid-Feb.
Is that
it
Celsius?
was torture. It was like hell on earth.
Is that 45 degrees Celsius?
That. Yeah, Celsius, yeah.
Whoa. That's not normal.
Bro, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. But it was like middle of Ramadan as well, so we were fasting. So no food, no water, just vibes, dude, just vibes.
That is crazy. Fair enough, man.
Yeah, like I said, I've been following you for a while, so I've been wanting to get this to happen for a long time. I'm so glad that we finally got to sort of align our schedules somehow. As always, and as is customary on the Sportycast YouTube channel, any first timers, I hit them with the icebreaker. So my icebreaker to you, man, if you are sitting down at a fancy ass restaurant, you have 3 guests that you would want to invite from Manchester United, past or present.
Wow.
Who are you eating with? Who are you feasting with for that dinner, and why?
That's a crazy question, you know. 3 out of everybody. Whoo, I can't like. First of all, great question, I must say. I never heard that question before, but that's a very good question. I want to say my favorite player for United has always been Van Nistelrooy, so I have to have Van Nistelrooy there with me. That's my guy. That's my striker for life. You know what I mean? So Van Nistelrooy. I think Rooney, you have to have Rooney as well. He's the best player in our history, in my opinion. So I have to have Wayne Rooney. And I want to do someone current, but there's so many legends. You know what I mean? We have so many legends. That's our problem. We're United. We have so much history, so much legends. So the new players kind of get brushed to the side. But I think I want to bring Bruno Fernandes. I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy because we have so many other legends. But what Bruno's done for us over the past 4 or 5 years has been unprecedented. So let me bring it to the table and have some little calamari with him. You know what I mean? So why not?
I love it. I love it. I actually thought, like, because Bruno's the assist king, he's going to be bringing your food to the table.
Oh yeah, it's true. No, I'm going to assist him this time. I'm going to pay for his bill. He's always assisting everyone. So let me assist you now. I'll pay for your food and, you know, give you a little treat. You know what I mean? He deserves it. Yeah. He deserves it.
I love it. I love it.
Now,
sorry?
Who would you have at your party? I know you've probably already answered it, but who would you have at your party?
I'm like, I have my standard 3 that I'm always going to. So Sir Alex, he's definitely at my table, 100%. Sir Alex is there.
Players, I thought you only meant players. I would have put Sir Alex too. Okay. It's calm.
Sir Alex is there. Wayne Rooney is there. Wayne Rooney is my favorite Man United player of all time. I don't think I'll ever love a player more than I did Wayne Rooney. And then final player is probably D-Bex.
Beckham, okay. Fair enough.
I just love everything that he's done for the club during that time. He still has so much love and admiration for Manchester United. You can see the look on his face whenever we lose games. So, I mean, that guy, he's been through it all, and I can't look past
I met him this summer.
Oh, yeah, I saw. Like, how was that, by the way? Like, that is an insane experience.
Okay, I didn't meet him, I'll be honest, but I was in a restaurant.
Dude, you were like 5 feet away from him. That's meeting him.
Yeah. Bro, I felt his aura, bro. It was crazy, man. But yeah, I was in a restaurant in Dallas. Some like brisket restaurant called Terry Black's, and then I was leaving. I was actually leaving a place, and then everyone started like bringing their phones out. I was like, "What's going on?" And I asked someone, "Who's that?" She's like, "David Beckman." David Beckman. I was like, "Who's Beckman? Who's Beckman?" Like, what's that? I was like, "Oh, Beckham." I ran back inside to the restaurant, bro. I had to go see him, bro. Like, I said, "No, this is my guy. Like, my number 7." I ran back, I saw him. I said, "Yeah, wow. He has so much aura. Like, just." And the thing, everyone had his phones out. He's just so calm. Like, "Yeah, I'm used to this, man. This is my life." You know what I mean? Like, he's just used to it. So it was crazy.
Were there like huge crowds around him?
Yeah, I mean, he has security.
Was the
So no one could
opportunity
really get
there to like talk to him?
No, because he had security in it. Like, I feel like he was just shushing everyone away, and then it was like it wasn't making sense. But I think I could have got a picture, but I would have to like try my best, and I wasn't really trying to like force it, you know. So maybe I'll see him again one day. God willing, you know. God willing, man. You never know, but yeah, man.
God willing, man. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. But
Facts.
we are here to sort of transition over into the new Premier League season. Yesterday, Man United played the last game of preseason, and I hoped that it wouldn't go the way that it did. I would have liked to get one of our losses out of the way earlier on in preseason and, you know, just get a win and carry that momentum over into the first game. Unfortunately, it didn't work that way. Ruben Amorim, he had other plans, and we're going to get to that in a bit. But let's just go through some key discussion points over here. So I think that there were a lot of players yesterday who were off the pace a bit. Like they just felt like I don't know if some of them were maybe trying too hard because they tried to impress Ruben Amorim. But like, for example, Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw, they didn't have the best of first halves. I think that they could have been a bit better. Yuri Tielemans and Andre Santos. Santos has been one of my favorite players during this preseason. I think that he's been really, really good. And then yesterday, it just felt like everybody had an off day at the same time. Even Matheus Cunha playing as like that false 9 position. He also, like, he looked off the pace. He didn't look like he was clicking with everybody else. What did you make of the game yesterday? Did you also pick up that same sort of vibe of players being off the pace?
100%. And what I will say first of all is this team that we have here, whenever the lights are bright on us and a lot of like attention on us, we don't play well. So do you know the United Strand? Obviously, the guy that's growing his hair.
Yeah.
He's a good friend of mine. So shout out Frank. When it was the 5th game to win, and then he has to cut his hair, I know they knew about it. It was against West Ham. We went and drew. You know what I mean? Like against West Ham, the team that got relegated, went and drew. And then again, everyone said Amorim derby. You know, we're going to have to beat Amorim. We're going to go beat Amorim. We've been smoking everyone in preseason other than Wrexham. Come against AC Milan, and now we look terrible because we've been looking great this preseason. I must say, I feel like against in most of other than Wrexham, every game we've seen a clear style of play. We've seen a clear identity. We've seen players actually turning up, and now all of a sudden we're terrible again. You know what I mean? Because it was terrible, if we're being honest. It was very, very bad. Like, I don't think nobody came out of that game with a good rep, in my opinion. So I just feel like when there's pressure on us from social media, it gets to the players, and we can see it now. I think Bruno he's looking really off the pace right now. Since the World Cup, he's looking bad. I'm hoping that him and Tielemans work well together, but right now I'm not too sure if it works. I feel like him and Tielemans are quite similar in terms of they both want to play the final pass. So it's kind of awkward in that aspect as well. But yeah, man, I was disappointed, man. I feel like Cunha as well, for me, he's not a striker. Should never play there in his life. He played for Atletico Madrid back in the days. Wasn't good. He got sold. So let's just keep him as a winger or number 10, please. And yeah, man, I feel like all our issues that us fans know that we have were glaring at us yesterday. Our left back situation, we all know we need a left back, and I'm going to get into that later. But we saw 2 goals from that side. I feel like Maguire was off it, even though he scored. It was really confusing, and it's really like uncharacteristic of our time in preseason because, as I said, we've been very good, and now it's just like, now I'm worried. I was looking into the season getting optimistic. Now I'm worried.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it was disappointing, man, honestly. I know it's Amorim, whatever, but really and truly, we don't care about Amorim. The most sad thing is that we was building something, and I was like, ooh, you know what I mean? What's going on? So, yeah, man, it wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Yeah, like I said, like I would have loved to get that loss out of the way pretty early on in the preseason. But you spoke about Bruno Fernandes, you spoke about Harry Maguire, all these other players. These are all the senior players, the the first team players that came back a bit later as well. Bar Harry Maguire, because he's been there since the starting of preseason. But Nusa Mazraoui, Bruno Fernandes, who else? I think Ahmad, he also joined up like after the third game. All of these guys that played in the World Cup, and the guys that were there since the starting of preseason, they looked to sort of start building this chemistry, and they looked more assured on the ball. They looked more confident in executing what they needed to. So just to pivot on that, we played with a false nine yesterday. Brandon Burmo was on the bench. Joshua Zirkzee was on the bench. Zirkzee, I think he's been very underrated in this preseason. He looked so confident because after all the goals he was scoring, and he looked like that connective tissue as well. He wasn't playing as an out-and-out nine. He calls himself a 9.5. But I think that this preseason, up until I think game 4, he looked the part, and I didn't understand. I was a bit like frustrated that he didn't get any minutes yesterday, where I think that he could have contributed to what we were trying to execute.
I agree, especially against a team from Italy. That's more of his pace, so it would have made sense.
Yeah.
But I think that might confirm that he's leaving then, because if he was sticking around, why wouldn't you just throw him in? Because Lacey got minutes, so why is Zirkzee not getting minutes? I don't really understand, but yeah, Zirkzee it's a sad one because you can see he has talent, of course, but he's just not made for the Premier League, man. Yeah. That's clear as day. So yeah, I would probably keep him around personally, because I feel like if we have one striker, basically one real striker, Sesko. Cunha for me is never going to be a striker. And Bremo, he's okay there. I don't mind it. It's a good substitute, but he's not a striker. We need to get another striker, bro. So I don't know how we're selling Zirkzee. We haven't even got another striker. It's crazy to me, but whatever.
We have just like about just under 2 weeks left until the window closes. Our priorities are looking elsewhere in terms of the squad. So in the event that Joshua Zirkzee stays at Manchester United, where does he fit in? Like, I mean, we have 4 competitions, so we are going to need squad depth. And I think that he will be able to contribute on that front. But do you think that he's going to be used in that false nine? Do you think that he might rotate with somebody like Bruno to play in as a number 10? I'm very, very curious to hear your opinion on where you think Joshua Zirkzee can fit into this team, and if he'll be able to play the brand of football that Carrick wants to.
I think Zirkzee has to be a number 10. He hasn't got some strikers, they're ruthless. You know what I mean? Like, United, we've been blessed with many strikers. Rooney, Van Nistelrooy, we've had Ronaldo, even though he's not really a striker. We've had Andy Cole. We've had strikers that they just they live, breathe goals. You know what I mean? Zirkzee's not like that. He wants to play with the ball, do some flicks and tricks, pass. I feel like he's more like a pass-first player. He cares more about passes and skills. He has to be number 10. And honestly, thinking about it now, he can't be a number 10 in the Premier League anyway. So it's like, I think we should just sell him. Because honestly, Zirkzee hasn't got the intensity to play in the Premier League, bro. Honestly, he just doesn't. And I like him. I know in training it can look great. If you play football before, there's always players that play well in training. Match day is not the same. I know that's Zirkzee. I know in training he's doing a madness. I know he's doing all these tricks and scoring all the goals. But if you can't do it on a match day, bro, it's useless. So ideally, he'll be a number 10 for us. But thinking deeper, I know he can't do it. So the real thing should be selling him. But I know he's good around the dressing room. Like, everyone likes Zirkzee. Like, he's a nice guy. You can tell, like, he brings the group together. Sometimes you need them players. I can't lie to you, but at the same time, we're trying to win the Premier League. We ain't trying to make a youth club or trying to make like friends. We want to win stuff. We're Man United.
Yeah,
we haven't won the league in 13 years, something like that. So, yeah, man, I love Zirkzee. I do, and it's gonna be sad to see him go. But really and truly, man, we have to let him go. But if we keep him, I'll say number 10, man. He can't do number 9 because we'll be so frustrated. it'll get toxic quick. Yeah. I know United. I've been to a lot of United games. Like, I go to most of the games at Old Trafford. Fans get frustrated with him because it's like the way he plays. It's so lackadaisical. It's like, are you even trying? Like, do you even care? I know he does, but it's like sometimes it's like, come on, bro, give us a bit more. It's a bit like Rashford, what he used to do, like running around a bit slowly. We need intensity. This is the Premier League. This is English football. So, yeah, to answer the question again, number 10, he should be. Can't be a striker, but really and truly, we should sell him. And it's sad. It's sad.
It's such a pity, though.
Yeah,
it's such a pity because he has probably one of the most hectic shots, like out of all the players that we have.
Does
the
he?
moment the ball leaves his foot, like I think the goalkeeper probably like thinks twice about like how hard that ball's coming towards him. So he has the tools
I
over
disagree,
there.
you know. I think his ball striking is one of his worst attributes. To be fair, I don't know. I feel like he don't hit it hard enough. Honestly, maybe I'm nitpicking, but like I want my strikers to, in England we say ras it, like we want to ras the ball, like hit through it. I don't think he hits through enough, man. For me, he just plays a bit like this. You know what I mean? He's a bit too soft for me. I need more from Zirkzee. And it's frustrating because he's a good young player, man. I know he can do it, but he's not doing it so far, man. Preseason is all well and good, but the moment he plays like Premier League pitch and doesn't do well, what are we gonna do? You know, so
I get you, and like I said, 4 competitions, we are going to need some depth with about 13 days left in the window. I don't think that the Ineos and Omar Barada, Jason Wilcox, all of those guys, I don't think that their focus is going to be on let's get a debutant or somebody that can play with Benjamin Šeško. So they have Brown and Burma that can play through the middle as well. And they have Joshua Zirkzee as well. So I think that they will see that as sufficient depth as for the number 9 role and sort of focus and concentrate on getting another midfielder in, getting a left back in. And then maybe if we are lucky and we are able to offload Zirkzee, get another guy into sort of partner Šeško up front. I would appreciate or I would prefer a more senior striker to come in. There were so many talks about Ollie Watkins, and I think that would be great for Šeško as learning and studying routine 100%. under an experienced striker. But let's just move off the number 9 role. And you said that you didn't like Cunha through the middle. If Marcus Rashford does stay at Manchester United after the window, that left wing spot is going to be Marcus Rashford, Patrick Dorgu, and Matheus Cunha, and then Cunha could play in the number 10 as well. But are you happy with those options out wide? There's a lot of talk from the United fans about whether Rashford should stay or not, and then there's a lot of talk from United fans: is Dorgu a better left back than a left winger, and what does he offer us as a left winger? Which camp are you in? Are you fully 100% behind both Rashford and Dorgu rotating a left wing spot?
Honestly, I am. I feel like to have Rashford, Dorgu, and Cunha as your left wing options, we've probably got one of the better depths in the league, if we're really thinking about it. Because Dorgu has a lot of stick. I see a lot of people saying Dorgu's not a left winger, Dorgu's this. Bro, he's done well for us. He scored in big games for us. He scored against Man City, he scored against Arsenal. Like, he's a young player. Let's let him develop, bro. I feel like United, we always want the finished article. Like, a player comes in, might have a bad game, he's crap. He has a good game, he's the best. Last year, we were calling him Ballon Dorgu. And now he's not good enough. It's like, I feel like a lot of fans were just fickle, man. We don't give players time to grow, develop, especially at United, bro. Like, and you can tell it gets to the players. You can see it, bro. I go to Old Trafford a lot, so I see the players play a lot. Like, sometimes it's nerves. Even in the stadium, bro. If a player passes the ball back, everyone's like, like, just calm down, enjoy it, mate. You know, enjoy the game, mate. You know, we don't let these players develop. So, to answer your question, I'd say I do think we have a good depth. And I think Dorgu's a good player, man. I don't know why he gets so much stick. Like, I get it. I feel like it don't look great. It looks a bit clunky, you know. It looks a bit stiff. But he's a good player, man. When you look at the fundamentals, he can shoot. He's quick. He can pass. But let him develop, man. Where did he come from? What league was he in? Was it?
He came from Serie A. I think he was from, what's it? It's like red and navy blue.
Oh, no, Lecce.
There we go.
Look at the level, man. That was his first year at a big club. Let him cook, man. So I'm backing Dorgu all the way. And Rashford too. I think Rashford, when he came on yesterday, he looked sharp. I was impressed with what I saw. So I can't complain, man. I feel like in our wings, I think we're good.
Yeah, I like Dorgu. I do like Dorgu, but I don't think that he should be a starter on that left wing. I think there will be different tactical setups for the different teams that Carrick's going to be playing. And what Matheus Cunha and Marcus Rashford sort of offers the team is running at defenders, quick feet, all of those things. I've never seen Dorgu really take on a player, like dribble past the player.
True.
He's very reluctant to pass with his weaker foot. So
Mm.
he's going to try to go to the byline. He's going to try to square the ball more often than not. And I just feel like he's going to be caught out very quickly if teams can sort of figure out that this guy's not going to use his weaker foot. He's not going to really take on a play. He's going to try to cut back and all of those things. Marcus Rashford, Matthias Cunha, they offer some unpredictability as well.
Mm.
So he was
So he's
brought in
saying-
as a left wing back.
So you say you
Sorry?
don't want Dorgu to be at our club no more? Would you sell him? Like, what's your situation with Dorgu then?
So I'm good with him as a depth or a rotation player. I still want to try to see him playing as a more attacking left back, and then having a Cunha and a Rashford ahead of him to sort of make overlapping runs to just communicate a bit better with that. Because as much as Luke Shaw played last season, there were some times where it looked like he wasn't really communicating well with the guys in front of him on that left flank. And I think that Patrick Dorgu can offer us something more over there. Like, and then we get a maverick type player as a left winger, and we have this guy that's absolutely hungry, and he has insane pace as well. I don't think people realize how fast Patrick Dorgu actually is.
Yeah, it's
And I think that combination over on the left flank with him and then a Rashford or a Cunha ahead of him, I think that would work wonders for us, man.
fair. I see him as a winger. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I do. I see him at Lecce. I've seen him at United. I've watched him play. I don't think he's a defensive player. Like, I think just let him be on that left wing and just let him cook, man. I know maybe he can help defending because he's strong, he's quick, but I don't see him as a left back personally, bro. I think it's more than just that. Like, you need positioning, you need that awareness. I don't think he's got that. So, but I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see what Carrick wants, and whatever Carrick wants, he's gonna get
100%.
it. So,
Need to back the manager, man.
yeah.
We're going to go back a bit deeper now, and we're going to speak about like some midfield structures. And I think yesterday we were very much exposed compared to how we played in the previous 4 games of preseason. There's, I think, like the Fletcher twins, they got runs early on in preseason. Toby Collier, he also came out in preseason. And I think that yesterday, that double pivot between Yuri Tielemans and Andre Santos, I think that there's still a lot of work to do over there between the two of them. Andre Santos has been great. Like you said earlier, Bruno Fernandes, Yuri Tielemans, they offer a lot of similar traits as well, with that final ball, looking for the Hollywood pass, all of those things. We need to replace Casemiro. We need to get that sort of steel in the middle of the park. We need that proper engine in the middle of the park. And I think that we are going to be caught out very, very quickly if we don't do that. And yesterday was Exhibit A. We got sliced through the middle so easily, countless times.
Yeah.
And you spoke about being a bit worried or concerned earlier, and I'm right there with you, man. I'm a bit concerned about what could happen on that opening day. And I understand it's Hull City. They promoted from the championship, and we might not be caught out by them, but it's still something risky for us fans to be thinking about.
Yep. Literally, bro, because I feel like with United, man, when things start going downhill, it just sometimes just keeps going. So it's like,
yeah,
hopefully it's just a blip, man. At the end of the day, it's preseason. I can let it slide. But my thing is, what happened to the signs we were showing in the other games? Because it looked amazing. I was thinking, wow, Carrick's really been coaching. You know what I mean? Like, I was impressed, because with United, our problem has always been managers can't come in and show us their style of play. Like, Ten Hag tried, Mourinho tried, Van Gaal tried, like Oli tried. Everyone said it was just vibes. Now we're actually seeing a style of play. You see, he wants to be a possession-based team. I'm like, okay. And against AC Milan, we abandoned everything we've been doing. That's why I'm confused. I'm concerned, and I don't want it to happen in the Premier League, bro. If I go to the Premier League and I see these players not doing what we practice in preseason, I'm just gonna give up, man. I'm not gonna be too optimistic for the season, bro, because like I can't be coming here every year as a grown-ass man, flipping excited for this team, and then they just let me down, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna keep doing this, bro. honestly, like last season, obviously, I used to go to like most games at Old Trafford. When Amorim was losing, I stopped going, bro. I said, I can't. My mental health, bro. My time, money, spending money going watch this club and they let you down. I'm not doing it. So, boys, hopefully this is a blip. Hopefully there's little, nerves. But at the end of the day, bro, these men are getting paid big money. You can't be having nerves against AC Milan. And it's not even AC Milan's strongest team. They had no Rafael Leao. They had no Pulisic. There are so many players missing out, and we got popped. It's not like they beat us 1-0. They played us off the park. 4-2. Martinez, bro. He was chasing, what's his name? Off the cheek like he was Mbappe. I was confused. What's going on? So, yeah, man, bro. I'm worried, man. I'm worried, bro. I'll be honest with you.
That's another example of you speaking about Licha now. Like another example of a player coming back very late, joining up with the team, completely off the pace. You could see it. You could see how he wasn't match fit at all. And yesterday probably did a world of good for him just to try and like get the pace of it all. We're going to speak a bit later about like what we think the whole side is going to be, but yeah, just like completely off the pace. And I hope that they just managed to get everything out of their system yesterday so that we will be good for the weekend. I did some research on Hull as well, and they are known for like direct wide counters. So I don't think that United should be playing a high defensive line, for example. And that's something probably Steve Holland or Travis Binion or all of these guys that's in the backroom staff with Michael Carrick, they would probably have been making those sorts of analysis and just like jotting things down of how to counter something like that. Maybe having Nussim Mazraoui play as a fullback, but then dropping that back into sort of back three while they're defending. It's going to be interesting to see how that happens, but I really don't think that we should be underestimating Hull. I think that they are coming to us with, or we are going to them. I think we are playing over at Hull's home ground, and we just need to be prepared, man.
We are Man United, bro. We have to go and give them 4. I don't want us to struggle in that game, bro. I know, we should have underestimated them.
I've been hurt too much, dude. I've been hurt too much.
I hear you, but I'm expecting 4. 3 minimum, bro. Go there and put on a show. This is Hull City, bro. Give them a welcome to the Premier League. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we're trying to do something this season, show me on that day. Because I'm thinking top 3 minimum next season. So go and show me that you can do that. If you can't beat Hull convincingly, long day, man. Long season, man. Long season ahead. Honestly.
Okay, but we are going to try to keep the vibes up, dude. We are.
Of course.
I'm going to take that some of that optimism that you have over there, and just try to think a bit more positively. We're going to pivot quickly to the transfer market priorities. We spoke about left back and we spoke about defensive midfielder. I saw a report this morning saying that this was from Ty Marshall from the Manchester Evening News. Manchester United are cranking up plans to sign a left back after deciding that the most pressing issue to be fixed in Michael Carrick's squad ahead of the new season. Left back is now seen the area of the squad most in need of investment, although a deal for Lewis Hall appears all but dead. So who's our backup, man? Like I know Man United, they are keeping all of these cards to their chest. The Yuri Tielemans stuff and the Andre Santos deals, it just happened so quickly. Nobody really even knew about Yuri Tielemans. So I think that they could be cooking something in the background. We are completely out of the loop to what's happening over there. But do you have any left back options that you think United should be going for? There is David Raum. There is Miles Lewis-Kelly. What's your take on it?
You know what? I feel like I know my club so well, man. I know this club so well, man. We're trying to get a left back that can play midfield as well because we want to save money. We're shopping at TK Maxx. We're shopping at pound stretchers. We're shopping at these cheap budget places. Yeah, I've realized, but it's okay because I want to Lewis Hall. Obviously, that was my number 1 target because he's a top player, man. I've liked Lewis Hall for a long time, man. He was my dream signing. Not Tielemans, not anyone. I wanted Lewis Hall because I knew how effective it would be. It's not every day you go for the big shiny toy like, oh, I want Vinicius Jr. or I want flipping, I don't know, Mbappe. My dream signing was Lewis Hall because I know what he'll do for this club, for this team. He'll transform our team quickly. But I don't think it's happening. Honestly, I think we can still get him if we just pay the money, but we're not going to pay the money, bro. If we tell Newcastle, here we go, here's 70 million, They're not going to say no. They're not. But we're not going to do that, are we? So
I think that. No, you can go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's calm. Carry on.
I was just going to say now, I think that we waited too long because Newcastle they just had this huge garage sale and just getting rid of so many players. And I don't think that they will get rid of one of their best players now who's left in their team. Lewis Hall is seen as their future. And if we wanted to go in for him, we should have done it before they sold Sandro Tonali, before they sold Bruno Guimaraes. And we might have been in with a shout. But now they probably don't want to lose any more assets, and they want to start rebuilding before the Premier League starts. So I think that the chain has left the station on Lewis Hall, unless they go in with some huge deal, huge offer of 100 mil, because I think Chelsea gets 25% or 30% sell-on fee. So if Newcastle ends up selling Lewis Hall, then a huge chunk of that ends up going to Chelsea. So they would want to make the deal worth their while in terms of finances. So yeah, man, I have this feeling that we are going to go in for David Raum, RB Leipzig. He has a release clause over there of 28 million. So he's played with Shishko. Christopher Vival knows him.
I never heard of him, bro. I never heard of him.
Yeah. He's a German international, so he's played for Germany. Christopher Vival, our head of recruitment, he knows him well from the Red Bull days. Benjamin Shishko, he's played with him quite often, so they have really good link-ups, really good understanding.
Good,
so, yeah.
What's it? Is he like a flying fullback? Is he like a inverter? Like what's his game? If you know.
So he's similar. So he's played left back and he's played left wing back for RB Leipzig. So he's a very attack-minded guy. He tracks back quite well. He scores goals. He takes free kicks. He is crazy with assists as well. He has one of the best crossing stats in the Bundesliga. Okay. And he's 28 years old, so he comes with some experience as well. I think that would be really handy. But I think that we will be looking at Miles Lewis-Skelly in all honesty, because then we get a midfield option as well.
I think that's the ideal plan, but I don't think he'll come to us, bro. Like, he's an Arsenal boy, Arsenal academy player, bro. Why would he come to United? Like, he just won the league. He played in the Champions League final. He's not like he don't play at all. He's 19. Why would he come to Man United? Like, why? He's got everything he needs. He's a league winner. He won't start every game, obviously, but he's gonna play enough. I don't see why he comes to us, bro. Because if he comes to United, is he gonna start games here? Probably not. I think Luke Shaw will still start. So what's the point of him even coming here? So I would happily take him because I think he's a top player and he's very good in midfield too. But I don't think he's realistic, man. Honestly, I don't. So maybe Trafford from Bournemouth. I wouldn't mind that. I think he's a good player.
Ooh, good shout.
That would be nice. But we don't go for these guys. We wait for guys to get so good and their price tag is so high. We never take a gamble on someone that's decent, you know? So, bro, I don't know. I don't think we get a left back. I don't think we get
you
don't?
Back. Oh, wow.
Not really, no.
I think that we are more likely to get a left back than a central midfielder, in all honesty.
Serious?
I think that's going to be their focus for the last 2 weeks.
The thing is, no one knows.
I think we need both.
Right now, United fans, no one knows what's going on. We're all confused. We're all waiting patiently. And you know what? I do kind of like it. Because before the days of Romano, this is how it was. We never knew what was happening. Us people that are 30 plus, we know how it was when we were younger, when transfers were happening. We didn't hear about it until the final day. So I kind of like it, but at the same time, I'm getting a bit nervous. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm getting a bit nervous, mate. So
I think it's just because we want to make sure that our team is all secure and stable before the starting of the season. And there's radio silence right now.
All of our concerns are because we love our club. You know what I mean? We all love Man United, so we just want to do well, but we're tired of losing. We want to see this club back to where we belong. So that's all it is, really.
100%. And then in terms of midfielders, I saw Athletic FC, they posted this morning that Camavinga is another name being thrown in the ring in the hat again. Mourinho doesn't want him. Mourinho's basically discarded him.
Wait, who? Sorry?
Eduardo Camavinga.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
So Mourinho, apparently, according to the Athletic FC, Manchester United have shown interest in signing Real Madrid midfielder Eduardo Camavinga. Real Madrid are open to considering his departure after being disappointed by his recent performances. Jose Mourinho does not view Camavinga as a regular starter, while Manchester City are also showing interest. So I think that's one to watch for the last 2 weeks. Could be. There is also another report from the Sun. I don't know. We probably have to take this with a grain of salt. Or it's Manchester
definitely.
United are keeping close tabs on Crystal Palace midfielder Adam Wharton as the summer transfer window enters its final stretch.
Adam
Adam
Wharton.
Wharton would thrive in Manchester United, but he's not the type of midfielder that we need right now.
We'll not
He's
get
not a
Adam
guy
Wharton.
that's going to break up play.
Palace will charge us 100 million. We're not going to afford
That
that
as
out.
well.
So let's stop playing FIFA and being unrealistic. These players are not coming to us at this stage. Like, they've done their pre-seasons, they're ready to go. Like,
Yep.
only guys that want to leave are gonna leave at this stage. And boy, we're gonna have to shop outside the Premier League because Premier League players are too expensive, man. We're gonna have to go to like the Serie A or La Liga or something because we clearly don't want to spend, man. Okay, Ineos don't want to spend, bro. It's crazy. And you know what's funny? Before Ineos came, I was told that they do this. They like to penny pinch. I didn't believe it till now. It feels like we're broke, and I know we're not. We have a lot of money. I think last year was our biggest financial year, something like that. We made a lot of money, so we need to spend it, man. You ever heard that song? Spend that shit. Spend that. We need to spend it, bro.
We need to. It's gonna be a torturous final 2 weeks for us as fans, I think, because we're gonna be waking up every day, probably just like refreshing feeds, just to check what is actually happening at our club.
That's me every night. I'm always looking at Twitter, like what's going on. There's no links. Like, have you even got any concrete links right now? Not really.
No,
not really. It's like no like Romano links. It's just like them little journalists here that trying to get a little story. But we haven't got no concrete links, bro. Hey, I'm scared. I'm scared, bro. I'm scared, man.
I'm scared.
I'm
concerned.
I'm everything.
Yeah,
I'm nervous. I'm nervous, man.
Let's move on to the game next weekend. So we will be taking Hull City on in our first game. Do you want to try to predict a lineup or a lineup that you think would be able to do the business at Hull City?
No problem. Of course, we're going to start with them at me in goal. I'm joking. Lamens in goal. Then we'll go with Dallo will probably start. I think it'll be Maguire, Heaven, Luke Shaw. It's probably bang on. Euro, man. Maybe we'll talk about Euro after this. But yeah, so back four, Dallo, Maguire, Heaven, Shaw. I think that's nailed on personally. Midfield will probably be Santos. I know Santos is 100% starting. Santos, Tielemans, and Bruno. I think that's what we'll go with. I think I will probably go with Santos mainly and Bruno, to be honest with you, because I'm not sure about Tielemans just yet. And just in terms of his legs, man, he can't run. He absolutely. If you knock it past Tielemans, you're having a party. Like you're through. So it's like it's tough in that aspect. I can't lie to you. But yeah. Tielemans, Santos, and Bruno, I think that's what Carrick will do. And then I think the front three, Ahmad will start, and Bomo and Cunha. I think I'm probably 100% right there, in my opinion. I think Rashford won't start. Cunha won't start up front. It will be Mbemo for sure. Lacey's not starting. So yeah, I think I might get one wrong, but I doubt it. I think that's probably the team.
Yeah, I'm more or less aligned with like two changes. I think we will start with Mazraoui at right back instead of Dallo.
You think so?
Purely for the fact that Mazraoui has had a longer preseason than Dallo has.
Bro, I can bet you now Dallo is starting that game.
Dallo is so? Okay.
Like Dallo, he's there more for like leadership, you know. You can see he helps out players in different ways than like actually his ability, you know, because if we're keeping it 100, Dallo's not an amazing player, but I think he brings more now. He's got experience now, so that helps, especially the younger players like Mainu and Heaven. So I think that will start, man. I do.
Yeah. And then I echo your midfield. I think it's going to be under Santos Kobe with Bruno Fernandes in the 10. And then I think I'm going for Dorgu on the left wing to start. I think
Really?
Dorgu starts on the left wing, Ahmad on the right wing, and Burma through the middle. And I'm basing all of these things on how long the players have been in preseason. And
Okay.
Dorgu, more often than not, he looked a bit more assured, more confident on the ball than what Cunha did. So I think all of these other players, Cunha, Rashford, and Tielemans, they come off the bench just to get themselves some more match fitness as well, because they joined the training camps quite late.
Fair.
So yeah, and I mean, Tielemans, he came back from an injury as well, so there was that to factor in too. So I think that we'll probably start with the front three of Mbomo, Dorgu, and Ahmad. But how good has Ahmad been in this preseason, though?
Yeah,
Like
Ahmad
the
been
guy
good,
he
man.
hunts down, his press is crazy.
Yeah, Ahmad is a great player, man. But we need it to translate, man, because we all know how good he
Yeah,
is. We all have so much faith in him. Even from time Ten Hag was not playing him, Amrim played him. But when it was Ten Hag, we was really trying to push for Ahmad, and he came in and done his thing when Amrin came in. So we all love Ahmad, but this season I need some goals and assists. He got 2 goals last year, you know. And it's not that I'm putting pressure on him, or it's not I think he's bad. I know how good he is, so I know you can score. So Ahmad, good luck this season, but I need at least 7 goals, bro. At least, come on, man. But Ahmad's more than goals. To be fair, he helps our style of play very much. Like the way he keeps the ball, the way he keeps the width, the way he cuts in. I think he's a top player, man. I do.
yeah. Ahmad is currently like my favorite Manchester United player. So I'm right there with you, dude. I want to see the
That
guy
makes sense.
show us what he's capable of, and I know that he has it.
Yep.
We Hull is also one of the most strongest, most stubborn teams. The defensive structure is, according to so many reports, really good. So one of the things that we struggled with last season was breaking down a low block, and it was now in preseason as well with Wrexham. They had like such a stubborn low block, and we couldn't get past that. I'm really hoping that if Hull deploys this low block, and as I mentioned earlier, they have this like crazy counter attacks out wide with their wingers, we're going to need to be prepared for them playing on the counter constantly. Like they're probably just going to sit back. Their bus is going to be parked there. They're going to throw the keys away, and we are just going to have to try and break that down. And I really hope that Michael Carrick and his team have found a way to get past that, because we struggled with that last season, man.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the Santos help us. You know, Santos plays the line breakers. I feel like when you want to break down a low block, you have to pass quickly and decisively, bro. When you just because he punches that ball through. So I feel like Santos will help us with breaking low blocks a lot. So let's see, man. Let's see, man. But yeah, I expect us to go there and get them 4 goals, man. I'm sorry. You see me, I'm quite privileged. I've been there for the glory days. I know I was young, but I saw great teams. So I'm not accepting a draw against Hull. I'm sorry, bro. I want more. I always want more because I know this club deserves it, and I know we're one of the biggest clubs in the world. So I have high standards for this club. When I speak about United, it's not out of spite or out of anger. I love this club more than anything, but I have
Yeah.
high standards, bro. You know, I know what we deserve, and I know what we can do. So let's just go and do it, man. If Arsenal come in the league, so can we.
Yeah, like we need to realize, or Man United, the players need to realize that this club should be in conversations and in the same spoken about in the same breath as all the other world class teams in Europe, in the world, like the Real
Yeah.
Madrid, the Barcelonas, the Man City, even now. Like it
Mhm.
pains me to say that, but like we should be in those conversations. We shouldn't be thinking about, okay, Hull City just got promoted from the Championship. Are we going to be good enough to beat them? Like that mentality needs to shift, and
Crazy,
it's
bro.
it's such a sad thing to think about, of like how far we've fallen, but the things are there, and like everything is being put into place now for us to go in the direction that we all know that we should be heading.
Yeah.
And I really hope that we can like put out a proper dominant performance next week, and just get on our way in the Premier League. Last year, we started against Arsenal. We should have won that game. That was a robbery of the
I was
next
there.
order. Oh, you were there? Dude,
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry.
You should be, bro.
Yeah.
I was very upset. But
Yeah, man. So like, I don't want a repeat of that. I want I want us to go out to next week and just go all guns blazing. We need to be assured. We need to shut that back door. We need to make sure that everything is flowing. Carrick needs to know that whatever he puts out tactically is going to work. And yeah, I really just I want the season to be a proper step in the right direction for Manchester United Football Club.
I like that. Because I'm not saying we have to win the league, but let's go and show everyone that we're a serious club. Let's go show everyone that we can challenge for these titles. Let's not go there and just finish fifth, bro. Like, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I don't care. I'm tired, bro. Let's go there and show everyone that we're not someone to mess with. You know what I mean? This is Manchester United Football Club, bro. We can't be losing to these small teams, bro. I'm sorry. We just can't. So, yeah, man. I agree with you, bro. Let's go there and show everyone what we can do, man. I'm not saying win the league, but maybe next year we go win that. But I want us to be close. Thereabouts.
I'm right there with you, man. Let's get a score prediction from you for Hull City.
Score prediction. I'm going 2-0 Man United. So I'll take 2-0. Because I feel like Hull will defend with their lives. It's their first day in the Premier League. They're going to have all their fans there. They're going to be up for it. But let's go and ruin their party, bro. This is what we used to do back in the days. Let's go ruin their party, man. Let's send them home sad. So I'm saying 2-0 Man United, bro.
Do you think Burmo continues his goal scoring? Because he's been in good goal scoring form during this preseason. So
hey, he's been really good, man. I can't lie to you. I'm impressed with him, bro. Because last season he was good until AFCON. After AFCON, he wasn't that great. So I'm expecting big things from him this season. And I think, yeah, man, preseason he's looked really good, man. Honestly, bro, looking sharp. So yeah, man, I think he'll score 2.
Nice one. I think I'm going to go for a 3-1 Manchester United win. I think that we have been conceding silly goals during preseason. So I think because it's first game of the season, we might let a silly one in, but I think we're still going to be quite dominant with 3 goals on the other end. In terms of your predictions for every competition that we are going to be in this season, if you could call it right now, Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup, and the UCL.
Okay, it's tough because obviously we haven't signed anyone. Well, we've signed anyone else other than Santos and Tielemans. But I'm gonna say Premier League 3rd right now. 3rd. I'm gonna say we'll win the Carabao Cup because we have depth.
Ooh.
All you need to win a cup is depth, bro. Especially Carabao. So I say we'll win the Carabao Cup. I believe that. FA Cup, we're gonna lose second round. Quarterfinals, we'll lose to quarterfinals. We'll lose to like Wolves. Lose to Wolves. Champions League, we have to get past our group. That's imperative. We cannot leave in the group stage. I'm gonna say Champions League quarterfinals.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. Very, very optimistic. Yeah, I think that we can do it in some of the competitions. I think Premier League, I'm with you. 3rd position. I don't think that we should be going lower than what we ended up last season. So third position at the bare minimum. I think for FA Cup we get to the quarterfinals. League Cup, I think we get to the semi-finals, and then I think the European competitions, I think we'll chill in the quarterfinals as well. And we're probably going to.
We're going to win nothing next year.
Sorry.
So you don't think we'll win a trophy this season?
I think that this season, because it's Carrick's first full season, I think this season is just about him trying to show that the club is heading in the right direction. And a trophy would be great. If we get a trophy, I think that would be a great luxury. I think that would be some like a bonus. And I think his whole thinking, and I think the discussions that he's probably had with Omar Berrada and Jason Wilcox is that let me try to get this team playing better football. And if we end up getting a cup or if we get a win on a trophy, at any point, then that would be the bonus for us. I just
Fair.
think he's going to try to get the fans back on side. He's going to try to get the fans to enjoy watching Manchester United play football again. And to me, that would mean a lot. I want to enjoy every single game that I'm watching.
I hear you, man. Especially because obviously you're in South Africa, so I'm sure the time difference is crazy. So
no, not really.
Oh,
It's an hour time difference with the UK.
What? An hour?
Yeah, it's currently 3:30 right now.
Oh wow, that's sweet. No, you're good then. You got no complaints, man. You're all right, man.
100%. Like we are very fortunate to be able to watch the games like almost on at the same time as you guys. So but that brings the episode to a conclusion. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure,
Kofi,
man.
for taking time out to chat United with me, chat football with me. Hopefully this is the first of many sort of collaborations that we have. We have our 343 podcast that is every Wednesday night as well. That's a live show. So maybe one day you can join us over there for a Manchester United preview game. But yeah, if you have anything going on, plug yourself, plug your socials, tell us what is happening over on your end.
Okay, so obviously I do a lot of Man United content. I actually scored at Old Trafford in June. Scored 2 goals at Old Trafford. Yeah, you know, it's nothing too crazy. But no,
were you doing that with good vibes, John? Was he?
Yeah. He does. He's very,
a
very
friend
bad
of
at football.
ours as well.
He was there.
No. I'm saying he's a friend of ours as well.
Oh yeah, good vibes. Great guy, man. I even saw him like last month in New York at the World Cup. But yeah, he was there too. Very bad at football, but he's a great guy. But yeah, man, what have I got going on? Just content, man. I post videos every day about Man United. Also do some NBA content now. Just started, so I'm a Sixers fan, as you can see. Yeah, man. So
nice.
Just a lot of content, man. Just follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and I'm sure you'll have a good time. So yeah, man. God bless everyone and let everyone have a great time.
Thank you so much, man. Like, appreciate you coming through. We are at sportycast on all social media platforms. So go and check us out. We literally update brand new breaking news from different sporting codes. So that's football, rugby, NBA, MLB, NFL. We covered all on our social media platforms. So you guys can check that out. If you are new to our channel, hit the subscribe button over here, like this video, share it with every Man United fan you know. It helps us with our algorithm just to get more likes, get more comments, all of those things. And hopefully you enjoy our content. But I am for the Red Talk podcast. I will be seeing you again on Wednesday night live. But yeah, thank you, Kofi, and I'm out of here.
Pleasure, brother. Peace. Appreciate you, man.